Hello, everyone. This is BizChicksTV. This is the place where you can find tips and tools to help you do business better. We're here to help you run a profitable business that's fun to run and to take the hassle out of your hustle. And today we are here with Terry Johnson Online Everywhere, our social media strategist, showing us what to do to make our businesses more visible and more relatable so that people will want to buy your goods and services. Isn't that what business is all about? So come on, sit back, relax, get a pencil, and take some notes. We're about to understand more about how to run a successful business. I introduce to some, present to others. Miss Terry Johnson online, all the way from New York City. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are
Good
you doing
morning.
today? All is well?
Yes, everything is going a-okay. I'm happy to be here. I'm glad it's another week.
Mm,
And I hope
mhm.
everybody is excited about marketing and social media because that's what we do here every week. Marketing, social media, tips and the strategies, tactics, everything. And we get clear, right? We get clear
Yes.
information
Oh
because
my
that's what
goodness.
I want to happen. All right, so today's topic is called Going Beyond Content. Now, we've been talking about content for a whole month, maybe a little bit more, all of February. We're into a new month, and
Mhm.
but we're still going to talk about a little bit about content, but now we're going beyond the creation, the strategy, the planning. I talked about the value proposition last week. We talked about all of the call to action because that was the last piece when you're creating your content online. But see, now we got to go even further and talk about
Mhm.
your content promotion strategy, because when you make the content, you post it, that's you're not done. You're not
Mm.
done. You got to promote that thing because you can't, if you don't have a large community or a large following, like say you're not Beyonce with what does she have, 200 million followers on
I
Instagram
have
or
no idea.
wherever.
Yeah.
When you have that kind of community, you don't really have to worry about promotion, about shit, so it gets shared. If you've got 500 followers, you've got some work to do. So that's what we're going to talk about here. So when you make your content and you post it, you're not done. You
Mhm.
got to promote it. And hi, Yolanda's here. She's looking in for Mardi Gras. Hey, she's
How you doing, Yolanda?
partying. Today is Mardi Gras, so she's
Yes.
partying. I know she's having fun there. So thanks for watching. Well, I know it's early because I'm on the East Coast, so I know it's almost
Mhm.
lunchtime here, but you guys are like still morning and
Well, no, they maybe an hour away from you.
I think they're out. Yeah, so
Yeah.
10. That's still morning. That's still
Okay.
early. That's still
Well,
early. Now
thank you,
I
Yolanda.
wanna say thank you for, because I'm like, you're in Party
Mhm.
City.
Exactly.
You
I
could be
was
partying or eating those beignets. Send me some beignets.
I was looking at the floats on Good Morning America. I know you're having a
Uh-huh.
great time, Yolanda. There's a lot of pent up desire to show those floats. And
Yes,
this,
I saw a little bit on the news this morning. So that's what I said. Enjoy. It's Mardi Gras. So we're gonna have our own Mardi Gras right here today.
oh my
So,
goodness.
your work, unfortunately, your work as business owners is not done. I've said this, I will keep saying it. It is work. It seems simple, but
Mhm.
it's work. But we're laying the foundation for the planning and the strategy so you don't have to put that much work in, every day. We're putting the work in creating it. And that's the same thing when, you're building a house. You got the blueprint, then the construction workers come, they put lay the foundation, they put the walls up,
Mhm.
da, 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 da. You move in and then you decorate. But the hard part is done. You don't recreate the house every day. So what I'm saying to you here is, for business owners, we're creating a house, but we're not going to do it every day. We're just going to walk into it and, sit down and put our feet up on the couch. We're not
Okay.
building a house every day. So, but if you build it right, it will stand the test of time. It will
Mm.
stand, it will stand everything. You will just change the decorations, but it's still there. So, that's the analogy. So, we're talking about creating your content promotion strategy and what goes into that, because you have to promote your content. You can't post it and then go, well, I've done my work, and then when no one comments, likes, shares, all of those vanity metrics that people like, then you get upset. And I know that because I see it everywhere when I'm in, my forums, my business forums. I'm on Facebook groups, I'm in different groups. How come my content, no one's liking it, no one's commenting, no one's engaging? No. I said, well, you first of all, you got to ask. Did you ask? Did you ask people to share? That was, we last week called to action. One of the things you need to ask. Ask them to get on your email list. Ask them to share. Ask, ask, ask. Closed mouths don't get fed. Closed mouth. So open it and ask and say, hey, would you share this out? And that's what we do here. We say, hey, would you share this post out wherever you're watching us? Because we're on different platforms. Wherever you're watching, share this out and let somebody else get the information that you're getting, get the knowledge that you're getting, because they may need it. And they don't know where to look. That's another thing. This information is out there, but a lot of people are confused as to where to find the right information, because the wrong information is out there. I mean, you can go to Google, yes, but you have to decide, is this something, can I trust this?
Can I trust? Yes.
Knowledge, right. Is this right? Another thing, a pet peeve of mine, is old information. So that's another thing you have to pay attention to whenever you're searching anywhere, especially Google. I always look and see the dates. A lot of things that people are doing online as far as websites, they're not putting the dates on their blog posts. And I'm like, don't do that. But they're doing that because they don't want you to know that the information is old and they haven't updated it. But here's another trick with Google, especially with Google. You can change the time frame of your search results. If you're searching for, say, marketing information for business owners, it will come up with any time period. You can change it in Google to say recent, in the last day, in the last week. There's different parameters you can set. So that way you can be assured that when you're searching in Google, you get the right information. So that's a little tip for you guys.
Information.
Right. You want current information, because Google will just return, whatever because it's an algorithm, not a person. So it's returning things it thinks you want. And you have to qualify it by saying, I only want things in the last month or the last quarter or the last year. I don't want anything from 2016. Because marketing information from 2016 is not going to help you. It may, but you'll have to say, well, how does that work in 2022? And you don't want to do that. You're making extra work for yourself. We want less. We want as less work. We want to keep it simple. So that's what I'm saying. When you're searching on Google for anything, not even marketing information, when you're searching anything on Google and you want the latest information, just change the time frame that Google looks. I forgot where it is. Let me see real quick. I can tell you, because let me do something real quick so we can, so you can. Okay, so I'm searching Mardi Gras. So if I go to I believe it's tools. Yes. So when you go to tools, there's an anytime, past hour, past 24 hours, past week, past month, past year, and then you set the custom range. So that is under tools when you're searching in Google. Just an FYI.
Okay.
That way you get the most current information.
This is good to know.
All right, so that, yeah. So we want to have a content promotion strategy. We want to go beyond content. Because we made it, so now we got to make sure people are seeing it. Why? So it's shared, so you get more views, so it travels further, is exposed to more people. And that happens with sharing. So you want to have that shareable part of it. That's another part of the content promotion strategy. It has to be shareable. Now, we talked about this before, that I always say, don't just post any old thing. And if you've been listening, this past month, we talked about content and how to make it reach your target audience and all the things that you need to include. So you will, so you'll have a better match. So people will react to it and see it. But there's another step. We need to do epic content. And I'm going to give you a little definition of epic content. Okay. So let me get to my notes, because I got it written down. So epic content is, I tapped on the wrong thing. Hold on. I got a lot of notes, y'all. Ooh, it's all the way down at the bottom. All the way. Okay, epic content. Timeless, validated, highly engaging content. And that's some of the things we've talked about. We've talked about having relevant, it has to be valuable, it has to hit the target market. It's also content that presents well thought out information and puts the user experience first.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
It's not content you want to post. And I've always used the example of, and I see this all the time, and it's only relevant if you're in coaching and stuff like that, because I bring up Mark that he does quotes all the time, but he's in a coaching service area, so he can put out quotes. But I mean, if you're a dry cleaner or if you're a bakery and you just, well, I don't know what to post today, so I'm just going to throw up a post from George Washington. What does that have to do with your audience? You're a bakery, you're a cleaner, you're a this, you're a that. You should be putting up information that your audience needs to know about. Cupcakes, bakery, the cupcake of the day. We're doing this new thing. And you have to make it epic, which means it has to be enticing. It has to be well thought out, and it also has to catch attention. So bakery is the easiest. Like, you just post rainbow cupcakes, or the kids coming in eating cupcakes, or somebody coming in and with their eyes big and they're going, ooh, with food and stuff like that. It's really easy because you're making it enticing. So you have to think of things. Well, if I'm passing by the bakery, how do I get them to come in? Well, enticing food. Enticing photos of food, people happy that they bought a cupcake, a close-up of the cupcake. We're doing, it's Women's History Month, maybe they're doing something, maybe you have a special promotion for Women's History, some cupcakes with women, women of history faces. Those ideas, those are things you need to do, because you need to catch the attention, and a part of that is keeping up with the trends and the news. As I just said, is March is the Women's History Month. March 8th is, I believe, International Women's Day. There's going to be a lot of attention, especially on social media and the news about it. So you want to capture that. How do you capture that? And I just gave an example of your bakery, cupcakes or cake or cookies with the faces of women of history on it. It's easy to do.
Mm-hmm.
The bakery knows how to do that. So that's what you do instead of, well, I'm going to just post a quote. You can do that, but that's not epic content. That's not content that's going to catch the attention of people who want to buy cookies or cakes or cupcakes that day. And also, a part of this promotion strategy is you don't want to put one thing out and always say you want to make one sale. You want them to be connected to your brand. That means consistency. You want to deliver the value. And now we got to do, how do we do that epic content? So that's a part of the promotion strategy, because when you make that extraordinary content, that fabulous, wow content, it gets shared. Sharing extends the life of your content beyond the people that are following you. Okay, does everybody get that? I want to make sure we have it. We want to make epic content that's shareable. So let's talk some more about epic content, because there's a lot of people talking about epic content. Epic content is when someone views it, evokes the immediate reaction of someone wanting to share, subscribe, follow, or link to the piece of content. It becomes so valuable to the person that's viewing it that they become a fan. Those are things you want with your content. Content that after consuming it, and if you put it into action, could dramatically impact your business. Again, that's what we want, impact on the business. Content that speaks to someone inside of people, that makes them say yes, they want to share it. It made them smile, think, laugh, change something for the better. And you want to leave people off better with your content, just making them feel good. And we need that, because we were just talking about the Mardi Gras. And it's a big deal, was on the news, because people were like, oh, we're coming out of COVID. We're not coming out of COVID. It's still here. It's just coming out of mandates. Like, your area, or the area, where you live, your local government has these ordinances, mandates, you must wear a mask indoors. A lot of those are going away. So people want to celebrate that. And again, I said Mardi Gras. That's something else you get into. Is festive, is people talking about it. And if you're in the right, you have to connect to the right babe. If you're a bakery, it's easy to connect. You make king cake, or you make the Mardi Gras colors. I believe it's purple and green and white, some other colors. Those are things that immediately get attention. Now, if you're, if you're in a service area where it's not like bakery, you have to think of another way to get the excitement and to catch on to that trend. Okay.
Okay.
So you have to think about it, and it has to make sense. This is the key. A lot of people will just make content around, say, for Mardi Gras, and it doesn't fit their business. It doesn't make sense. And I'm like, what does Mardi Gras have to do with your business? So you got to figure out how to tie it in. And you need to keep up with the trends and the news. So again, March is Women's History Month. There's lots of ideas there. Today is Mardi Gras. Tomorrow will be another day. And to find out these days, I usually go to Check I Day. Let me put it in the comment. I usually go to that. There's several. There's days of, I think there's one called Days of the Week Calendar or something, but I always go to, and I'm going to type it in so you guys can see Check I Day. Check I Day. Check I Day. I usually go there, and let's go there because I forgot we can do screen sharing.
Yes.
Always forget that. Let's go to Check I Day. I left off the K when I'm typing in. So checkiday.com is a daily listing of whatever, things being celebrated online. Alrighty. Share the screen. Let me find the right. Yep. Okay. So can we making sure we can see that? Yeah. So checkiday.com, and you can see here holidays for Tuesday, March the 1st. International Pancake Day, Mardi Gras, National Fruit Compote Day, Peanut Butter Lovers Day, Wedding Planning Day. These are things that people might be talking about online, whether it's Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, whatever. So you might want to, you might want to look at it, and then I could go and look for tomorrow because I might want to plan ahead, which is a good thing. Plan ahead for tomorrow, and I can see tomorrow's Ash Wednesday, International Rescue Cat Day, old stuff. So some of these you can, you might want to connect with. Read Across America Day. You need to find out how you can connect your business to this. So if your business doesn't connect to any of these days, then it's okay. You don't have to post this kind of stuff for today. You can figure out something else about your business. Behind the scenes, user generated content, or just create some content that you're working on something new, but make it epic is the point. You want to make it epic. So this is one place that I go, and I believe the month. Let me see here. So the month is on here, listed on the bottom, like it's National Craft Month, National Crochet Month, National Flower Month, National Kidney Month, Nutrition Month, Peanut Month. That you can find a whole bunch of stuff in here. So that means the month means that it's celebrated the whole month. So you got 30 days of creating content. You don't have to create it today. March is Frozen Food Month. Music in our schools. Caffeine awareness. You just take a look at what's here. Women's History Month. Save Your Vision Month. There's stuff here, and you can say, hey, someone is talking about it on Twitter or Instagram or somewhere, and that'll give you ideas for making the epic content, which is what you need to make. Okay.
That was good.
So that's one of the things in the content promotion strategy. So we're moving on to the promotion part of it. We're not talking about the content, the making of it, or the creation of it, or the things that are involved. So now we need to push it out because it needs to be shared. And shareable content is not okay. I'm just going to put up a George Washington quote. My business has nothing. It's not President's Day, which was in February. So why would I post it? I need to post something And where do I get my ideas from? I check ID. I think another one is National Calendar Month.
I
Is
think so.
another one. I think another one was Days of the Calendar. I think that's the other one. But they all do the same thing. They all show you these are, little special holidays or things that people are celebrating online. Let me see if I can find that
I
Days.
like that because then you don't have to sit here and just ponder, how can I make myself different today?
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because all of them, like they had a National Teen Mental Health Day. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh wow.
There's a bunch there. Um,
Mhm.
let me see. Okay, National Day Calendar. Here it is. Days of the year. I want to show you that one real
All
quick.
right.
So let's look at that because it just has a different layout from the other one that
Hmm.
I shared, and I just it's just off the top of my head. These are all bookmarked on my browser somewhere. But here's the days of the year. So this one has a different, layout. But it's still today is National Pig Day, National Wedding Planning Day. Here's a new one, Refire Not Retire Day. What's that about? Well, I'll click on it and then here it is. It's got a little history of what that day is. Um, and then this one goes into here's another one. March the 1st is playing a solo vacation day. If you're in travel, you
Hmm.
might want to hook on to this. Go to Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, do a search, see if anybody, and it will usually be hashtag plan a solo vacation day or hashtag. Here's one for Wednesday, National Banana Cream Pie Day. But
I
you need to do a little research to see what the hashtag is, and you want to get here. Wednesday, March the 2nd is Dr. Seuss Day. So Dr. Seuss, a famous author, all these children books, and we had what is it, How the Grinch Stole Christmas and all these other books.
Mhm.
If you're in this industry, book industry, authors, writing or whatever, figure out a creative way to tie into that. Another one, World Book Day on Thursday, March the 3rd.
Mhm.
National Mario Day. If you're into gaming, that's your day. And you need to find the hashtag. Is it National Mario Day or hashtag Mario Day? But you need to check that. And then St. Patrick's Day is March the 17th. So you can look at these. So this is days of the year, and the other one was the check I day. And they list, for March. And then if you want to plan ahead for April, go
Mhm.
ahead and look ahead. But these are some of the ways for you to create epic content. Because I don't want you to create just blah. Just it doesn't
Mhm.
get any attention. It's not shareable. No one will care because people care about themselves, not your business. So you got to put that in there to where they are caring, right?
Mhm.
People share content that they care about and topics that support who they are and what they are concerned with. So there you go. It's easy. Just check it out, see what you need to plan, make it epic. That's going beyond the content, going beyond just, okay, here's a title, here's the content, here's a photo, and none of it is just, it's just so boring. You want excitement because you want shareable.
Mhm.
Shareable is extending your content online without you paying
Okay.
because we're talking about organic content. Now, you can most definitely set up an ad and boost and get shareable and seen that way. But
Uh-huh.
we like to do organic first. It takes a lot. It takes more work, but the rewards. I think the rewards are more authentic. Just my opinion.
Wow.
My opinion.
Oh my goodness. You know, I had no idea what epic content was. I
Yeah,
never heard of it.
epic
Um,
content. We're going
but
beyond the content. We're going to the extraordinary, the wow, the okay. And I'll give you another example. The NAACP Awards was this weekend, and
mhm.
I follow them on Instagram, and their graphics about the awards and the winners. It was really that it really stood out with the coloring and the style and what they had to offer, and it was an event.
Mhm.
Their annual award show, which is a big deal. So if
Mhm.
you get a chance, go to NAACP on Instagram. And I
Okay.
think they're on Twitter. And you can see the graphics and the posts that I'm talking about because they really stand out. So that's an example of epic content.
Oh, okay. And it's shareable.
Yeah,
Yes.
everything online is shareable. You have to make it so. You have to ask. It
This
has to
is
be outstanding.
this is a blessing. Oh my goodness. I every time you come on here, Terry, I learned something more about how to post better. Um, and I haven't really been posting a lot for California cover-ups,
Hmm.
over the past couple of years. So I have to, it's like starting all over.
Yeah.
I just had to take a
And
deep breath.
an easy way to do this, and this is for especially for fashion like you're in, you batch the content. You get a person or two to wear each outfit, take a photo, take at least 10, 15, as many photos. That and then you've done one photo session and you got like photos for the rest of the month or the year, depending on how you do it. Or for the fashion will be seasonal. So
Yes.
for the season. And that way you don't have to worry about every day what do I post. You've got pictures of the cover-ups, the different one, and you've got more than one. So
Yes.
you just have the person put it on, click, change, and you're done. And you don't have to hire a photographer. You have a phone. We got to do better with our content, is what I'm saying. So epic content.
Gotcha. Oh my goodness.
And
And you know,
we're gonna talk more about this 9 a.m. Pacific time, 12 p.m. Eastern time. So we're gonna talk more about this your content
Dr.
promotion
Tasha says,
strategy.
Happy Mardi Gras.
Happy Mardi Gras.
Hi, dog.
So you
Okay, so
join
we'll be back. You'll be back. What time now? Say it again. 12 o'clock?
so yeah, so it'll be 9 a.m. Pacific time.
30 minutes from now on the
Right,
West
30 minutes
Coast.
and 12 p.m. Eastern time. Terry Johnson online, Terry Johnson online dot live, or right. Thank you. So there's the join me. So Terry Johnson online dot live. There's a post on the BizChicks Facebook page, a post on the BizChicks Facebook group, and that's where you'll be able to join me for the chat and bring your comments, your questions, your thoughts. We're gonna have a conversation and talk about it. Talk some more.
All right, guys, you
What you
heard
think
her.
we
She'll be
use?
back in 30 minutes. You can find her at terryjohnsononline.live. In the meantime, we want you to remember that, you know, it's okay to be successful and to go to the front of your own line. So if you're
Yeah.
looking for a community where you can find cheerleaders, coaches, and support, you would want to contact us here over on BizChicks, and you can do that by texting Biz to 33777 and becoming a part of our community. In the meantime, go have some breakfast or whatever you need to do so you can get back over here and hear the rest about having to develop not having, how to develop epic content
Yes.
because you are going beyond just content
Right. We
with
got to go
Terry
beyond.
Johnson online
We got to promote it.
live. Be sure to share this out. Have a great day. And remember, go to the front of your own line. Bye bye. Do, do, do.